My name is Wouter. I am director of REDOCK, and REDOCK is set up to roll out blueprints for green sustainable villages. And as we speak, we are in Spain now at this little town called Junquera. This village is basically one of these empty villages that you see everywhere in the countryside. All over the world the countryside is getting empty, leaving these beautiful old villages behind. And this is going to be the first town that we're going to take as a proposition to show that our blueprint is going to work. And why did we take La Junquera as the first village to do that? Because it's part of this huge eco-restoration system going on here in Altiplano. And the combination with eco-restoration and our philosophy of living in the future, living a sustainable life in the future, is a perfect match. So it's going to be a simple architecture, a tasteful architecture. And the fact that you live in this kind of old buildings gives you the feeling that you're part of history, that you're part of something deep. It has a soul, it has a heart and a soul. So this is exactly what we try to achieve in basically all the surrounding houses. So this is the central square of the village. And if you look there, you see what's going to be the sports center. And the yoga center, but also going to be the spiritual center. We're going to have a big open swimming pool there, sports facilities, everything. There on the left side, the big white wall is going to be the offices. All the offices have their own little private garden in front, a kind of communal garden. So it's an inside office and an outside space to work. This space is the space we need for education. We're going to have big groups here. And in a spiritual center, you're gonna have just a couple of people. So the smallest building is for spiritual, and with the bigger groups and the bigger events, we're gonna use the bigger building.
So it's a church of education, you say?
It's a church of education. Alfonso is a young guy, 28 years. He did his master in Boston, and he's one of these young farmers that want to live and farm in a completely different way. He sees that the industrial farming that we have done in the last 100 years is killing our planet, is killing our soil, and he is one of the drivers of what we call Alvelal, the community of farmers, to do farming in a completely different way. And it turns out it works. It's already proven. The Chinese did it, there are a project in Australia. We know that in 10 to 15 years from now, we're going to have an ecological field here in combination with commercial farming, but much more in line with nature and much more in line with the natural resources.